Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the Five Colonies of Castile campaign for EU4. Where we left off last, our guy had died. We now have a Regency Council for young Johann. He's 3, so for 12 more years we have to not declare offensive wars. However, we can do defensive calls to arms, and we can do fun things like enforce peace. So for instance, if, I don't know, if Austria somehow gets into a losing war, or really anybody, we could just subsidize them and then we could stick our nose into it. Enforcing peace does not count as an offensive war, so you can still get into war that way. Right now our mission is to make Venice like us. They're currently pretty close. I think we're going to bring back our guy from the Papal State for a moment and see how much it would cost to bribe the last little bit out of Venice. Because we can only improve relations for another 11, which is not going to get us to 125. We'll be playing on speed 4 or 5 while we're at peace, while we are not able to declare war. Our colony just started. We have 41 settlers, getting 25 per year, so 25 times divided by 12, we only gain 2 per month. It's really slow. So every month we'll get 2, and then there is a 19% chance to get 25. So kind of unlikely to see that colony turn into much anytime soon. Alright, Venice, what do you want for money? How much is it going to cost me? 100 ducats. Gets a 16 opinion. What are you at right now? That's close enough. I think we'll do that. Let's go with 100 ducats. I'm willing to pay that. Okay, incorporate Navarra into our country. Spain must be Christian. Not one province in the Iberian Peninsula is not Christian. We gain tons of papal influence and 10 prestige. But to do that, we would need enough missionary strength to actually be able to do the conversions, which we can't. Without taking religious ideas or getting some other bonus, it's just not going to be possible right now. Continuing the Reconquista, there were some good comments about how, you know, it's just designed for two things. I think this is in here for 2 reasons. One, it's to offset the cost of the increased coring of the Berber countries, which is just designed to kind of facilitate that Reconquista. And then second, and most likely the more important reason, is that this forces the AI to do the Reconquista. But again, I don't think it's worthwhile because this is considered a different continent, so everything here is distant overseas. You'll notice that Portugal is making, look at this, 1.2, they're making 1.3 gold per year out of this province, out of an 8 base tax province. That's garbage. Compare that to this 4 base tax makes them 6. It makes them 4 times as much with half the base tax. And it's just, what's the point in spending the admin points on something that's so ineffective? Now, Navarra, on the other hand, I think we are allowed to annex, are we not? 1462, just 1 year. Okay. So this gives us some admin points. We'll take that. That's an acceptable mission. That is going to tie up one of our diplomats for a long time. We'll bring back the one from Venice now, since we've already done our mission. We will continue to improve relations with the Pope. Keep him capped out. Simply because I'm trying to do this papacy thing. We have no one in the Curia right now. We'll maintain that diplomat. Let's keep this other diplomat available. When can we start again with Navarra? 1 July. So less than a year. Our colony is now at a massive 45 people. Austria just accepted peace with Munster. That's fine! Exclamation point. So who's in a war that we want to get involved in? Let's check the ledger. Current wars. Second French reconquest of Maine. Well, France rivaled us, so we don't really want France to get stronger. They're winning their war. So if I really wanted to, I could send war subsidies to Provence, and then I could use that to enforce peace with France. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. You need to have yeah, it's the other way around. So we'd have to talk to France and force peace with Provence. And you need to have Provence to have opinion of 100. So we'd have to do some war subsidies for probably 6 months to a year, depending on how much money we give them. But I don't think we could take France right now. I'm almost positive that we can't. Castile, we have our 25,000 men. France has 57,000. Of course, if we did that, Provence is very weak, so we'd probably become the war leader, and then we could call to arms Austria, it's a big risk to take when we're not sure if Austria would join. And we're also not sure if we'd become the war leader. We should. I mean, Provence is tiny. Let's see. Is it worth the risk? I really want to promote a war between Austria and France. How strong is Austria? Austria has 45 with no manpower. It'd be tough. Alternatively, we just ignore France and just focus on colonization, which is really the purpose of this playthrough, so maybe that is what we do. These guys are starting to take some long time at sea penalties, so let's go dock them. Herald from Austria. They have a 3-4-4. And they've re-elected Austria as the emperor. Let's get these, let these get repaired for 1 month, just to get them topped off. And then I think we do go explore a bit more. Great man in our employ has died. We have a colonial governor. France just finished an annexation. Guess we're just gonna have to take this guy, a little cheap old guy. Alright, so we're not at 100 prestige, so we might as well explore as much as possible, because that'll give us more prestige. I would love to attack Mali, but we have a Regency Council. It is kind of risky sending the heavies into the Terra Incognita because they travel very slow. And, hey, some of our citizens have decided to strike out and found a new colony. They'll arrive in Arguin. Cool. That's awesome. That makes it even bigger than this one. %chance there. 18.5% chance here. I think we're going to switch him to the other one. The colonies... Oh, damn. I can't even send my colonist here. Even though the colony formed, I'm just not able to do that. So we'll go here. We're going to exterminate the natives here as well. Let's just kill them. 50 military power to kill 5,000 natives. One more base tax on a pretty much 0 base tax. I don't care. Just kill them. Kill the damn natives. We don't need them. Alright, so you're going to go there, and then you're going to come right back home. Now, playing on Iron Man mode, we should have the trade winds, but I don't see any of them. I don't know why. This is just regular old plain vanilla EU4. Shouldn't there be trade winds? Like in these right here? Full annexation was demanded. So Provence is gone. So France has pissed off a lot of people. We hate them. Austria hates them. Heck, even England hates them. Hey England, do you want to become my friend? I'll be your friend. Let's be friends. We need to fight France. We'll avoid the royal marriage. France just refused the demand for Barrois from the emperor. So I'm predicting that a major triumvirate of a coalition is going to start fighting France soon. Is there a coalition against France right now? No. They're allied with Hungary. What do you want? A royal marriage from England. Well, I don't know about that, because that kind of just forces us to be friends for a long time. I'm going to decline. That's going to make them unhappy, probably. Royal marriage from Austria. Austria I do want to be a long-term ally with. England I expect will become a naval power again and a colonizer, and we want to avoid that. So that's why I'm reluctant to have a long-term alliance with them. Okay, a few slightly shady-looking characters have appeared at our court, offering their service to our king. They claim to be willing and able to do things that any proper ruler would never deign to do publicly. Well, if we wanted to do some fabricated claims, this is a great way to make it, to reduce the amount of aggressive expansion you get, but I think we'll just take the prestige. Discovery of the New World on October 12th, 1492. We have discovered the New World, so we gain 50 prestige. Cool. Hey, we found it! Sweet. Now grow these colonies. How much are these costing us? Costs us an extra 100%. Arguin, you're damn expensive, but we're going to keep you, because we can afford it. And I believe if we get just one more idea, then we'll get another colonist and, yeah, more colonial range. And we get some discipline. Not bad. It's a shame we're only getting 7 points a month, though. It's going to take a while. Just counting the days till young Johann becomes in power. I think we can probably lower maintenance, actually. There's really no combat going on. We have no revolt risk. Revolt risk, revolt risk. There we go. Yeah, we got nothing. We do want to fight Portugal again. Portugal still hasn't taken any ideas, so we don't have to worry about them colonizing and getting bigger. Even Austria is trying to take our guys. We can get 81, we get 16 papal influence a year. How much can we get more from you? We have an alliance, we're guaranteeing you 25 ducats. Here, we'll just give you 50 ducats. Just to guarantee you stay at 200. Sounds good. That gives us how much more influence? Didn't seem to really give us that much more. But maybe it'll make the difference. Sometimes it just comes down to who has, you know, an extra 5 points. If you have 5 points more than them, then you get to keep them always under your control. Oh, you know what? I totally missed this by 6 months. We can start annexing you. Oh, you don't even like me enough. Really? Well, I guess I know what we're going to do for a couple months. Alright. Have at it. Navarro, you will be incorporated. Let's check out the ledger again, see if there's any other interesting wars happening. Muscovy, the Breton conquest of Maine? Breton conquest of Maine. Is that this one? Or am I thinking of a different war? At attacker against Württemberg. Huh. Where is Maine? Why are you fighting this guy over Maine? That doesn't make any sense. Is it that used to be owned by Provence or something? Yeah, interesting. That war seems to have concluded in a very strange way. Oh, okay, this might be what happened. So they were attacking Provence, and then Provence got eaten by France, and so the war continued, but since Provence no longer existed, Brittany's just stuck at war with somebody else, and they can't get the war goal. How dumb. The war should have ended inconclusively there if Provence ceased to exist. Any real reason to keep exploring? Sure. Let's go try to find the... whatever they're called. The trade winds. They've got to be out there. Oh, there they are. You just have to have colonialization map mode open. Right there. This affects trade range and colonial range. Cool. The other thing I'd like to do is try to discover Portugal's lands so that we can just use that in the future. Okay, so yeah, we're just, yeah. He's 5 now. Let's just go speed 5. We're just waiting on colonies, really. It's now growing at 30 per year because of the adjacent controlled. Settler chance is increasing as the colony gets bigger. That's good. Austria's actually taking control of both of my cardinals now. Bastard. Let's just have you patrol until you've discovered that. And we'll play on speed 5, you know? Got grain. Rio de Oro. Come on, I hope one of these guys ascends into the Curia. And Aragon is embargoing us. It would be interesting to find out, to like pay really close attention to who has a Regency Council, knowing that they can't declare war on you. Do we want to gain military power for ducats? I think we do. That pays for the harsh treatment that we did earlier. Or whatever it's called, killing the natives. Okay, you in France. Won't leave it alone. There's a lot of little boats jumping around. Now we're 6. Alright, colonial company goes bankrupt. One of our colonial ventures has run into serious financial problems. Lose ducats or lose 50% of the population in Rio de Oro. Well, we're already at 400. I don't want to lose 200 people, so bye-bye money. I love when the higher the settler chance. I mean, it just 31% chance. Now he's increasing it by 93 per year. So this can't really take more than maybe 4 more years. 5 at most. New idea. Hey! Overseas exploration, colonial range plus 50%. Sweet. And we got our second colonist. Now, we have a choice. We could either try to colonize this one, going, again, one more over the limit. Or we could send it here just to try to get these 2 colonies done faster. If I had to decide, I think that probably getting this one done first is the more prudent course of action. I mean, our colonial maintenance did go down because now we're allowed to have 2 colonies. And we could definitely afford to pay for 3. Alright. We're going to go for this just so that we can hopefully get into the Caribbean. And there's no natives here. It's an uninhabited island. Perfect stepping stone. Okay. I am going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.